Start with a slip knot. I like to wrap my yarn like this and then make it look like a pretzel before pulling it through to make my slip knot. You can however make it whichever way you like. Then what we'll do is we'll chain 12. Wrap the yarn and pull it through the loop. I like to chain 12, however you can chain more or less. Just keep in mind that it will grow as it is a hyperbolic plane, and it means that one side will be much larger than the other. Then you'll need to decide at what rate you'd like your hyperbolic plane to grow. I'm going to increase every 5 stitches as it is easier to see. However, if you'd like it to appear more coral-like, I suggest you'd increase it every 2 or 3 stitches. Locate the third chain from the loop on your hook. I like to use half double crochet, however you can use double or single crochet if you like. Wrap your yarn around your hook and put it through the chain. Wrap again and pull back through so you have 3 on your hook, then pull through all 3. Now we're going to repeat this until we have 4 half double crochet, 1 in each chain. These are our stitches before our increase. If you're increasing every 2, you'll only do 1 half double crochet. If you're increasing every 3rd stitch, you will do 2 stitches. I've reached my 5th stitch. In this chain, I'm going to do my increase. To increase, I'll first do 1 half double crochet. Then, into the same stitch, I'm going to do another half double crochet. This will mark the end of our first sequence. Now, all that's left to do is to continue this pattern. In the next stitch, I will do 1 half double crochet. Then, in the following 3, I will also do 1 half double crochet. In the last stitch, I will do 2 half double crochet. This will repeat the sequence for a second time, and it will mean that our hyperbolic plane will grow evenly. Remember, if you're increasing every 3rd stitch, you will only do 2 stitches before your increase. If you're increasing every 2nd stitch, you will only need to do 1 stitch before your increase. If you're increasing every 4th stitch, you will only need to do 3 stitches before your increase. It's important to remember that you will repeat this pattern no matter what. When you get to the end of the row, chain up 2, flip your work and continue the pattern. If your sequence is halfway through, continue along as you had previously done. Do not restart your pattern. If you have 1 more stitch before your increase, do 1 half double crochet, then increase. The chain does not count as 1 stitch. You can see here I'm coming to the repeat in my 3rd sequence. When I need to put my crochet down, I always like to finish the sequence before I put it down. That way, when I pick it back up again, I know exactly where I am. Here is an example of ending the row midway through the sequence. I have 2 stitches left in the row, but it's just the beginning of my pattern, so I will do 1 half double crochet into each stitch to the end. I will then chain up 2 and flip my work. As I am halfway through the sequence, I will then do a half double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Then in the 5th stitch in the sequence, however it is only the 3rd stitch in the row, I will do 2 half double crochet as an increase to complete the sequence. Continue this pattern until your hyperbolic plane gets as large as you want. I've just finished 9 rows of my hyperbolic plane and I've decided it's time for a colour change. I will chain 1, cut the yarn and pull it through the loop. With your new yarn, make a slip knot, put your hook through the 1st stitch in the row. Then you're going to chain 2. Make sure you bring your hook all the way through. Once you've chained 2, flip your work and continue your sequence with your new yarn. Make sure you do your first half double crochet stitch of the row into the same stitch you did your 2 chains in. If you're using this as a maths tool or aid, changing yarns is a nice way to visually explain the properties of a hyperbolic plane. I changed my yarn a few times and now I'm ready to finish off my hyperbolic plane. I will finish the row, then I will chain 1, then cut the yarn and pull it through, giving it a tight tug. Now, all that's left to do is to sew in the ends. I like to thread my needle like this, however you can do it whatever way works best for you. What you'll do is you'll take your needle and weave it in along the stitches. If it's going to be used as a sensory toy, I like to weave it in quite a bit just so that it doesn't come out if someone lays around with it. Once you're happy with how much the ends have been weaved in, you can then cut your yarn and finish off your project. And there you have it. You've finished a hyperbolic plane. Good job!